Hi bunnies! I know it's been such a long time since I've actually put up a video. Um, I've had the craziest year ever. 2014, not 2015, obviously. Um, Last year I went into the hospital. I had organ failure for my gallbladder, and then about 2 months later, had to go to the dentist because I had infected wisdom teeth. That was not a happy experience. And then after that, I am currently a little bit sick. I have like a sinus, respiratory, throat, chest, nasal thing happening, which is not sexy at all. So, this year I really plan to start it off right. I have gotten rid of all of my boyfriends. And my exes, and like, no, like, oh, we can still be friends, like, no. I'm done. I need new energy, new karma, new people, new everything. So I really feel really excited about this year. I really feel like this year has a lot to teach me, but I also feel like I'm going to accomplish a lot, and I feel like intuitively I just know that there's a lot of really positive changes for me on the horizon, and I'm really thankful for that. Actually, I was talking to one of my girlfriends, and she was like, listen, 2015 pact, you've got to stop dating assholes. Like, that is your New Year's resolution. And I was like, all right, done. So my 2015 New Year's resolution: no more dating assholes. So if you are an asshole, please don't call me, because you would have been my ticket before and now you are not. So there is that. And I'm very proud to say that on camera, on YouTube, in front of everybody. So now that my business is all out in the streets, I want to talk a little bit about who I am and what I do. So when I was in the hospital, I really thought I was gonna die from my organ failure from gallbladder. And I said to God, I was like, if I'm actually meant to be here and do something special, then please let me stay here. But if I'm not, if I'm just another person here living and paying bills, please just take me. Please just take me when the surgery happens, when I'm under anesthesia, because I don't like living like this. This isn't fun. I don't enjoy this. So if that's all I'm here for, please just take me. And if I'm not, then I promise I'll change my life and do whatever you tell me to do. And I will, get my act together and change, and whatever needs to happen will happen. So, coming out of surgery, I heard them as they were wheeling me out of the OR that they were saying that they had trouble waking me up, that the anesthesiologist had to pump extra whatever they pump in you to wake you up, because I wasn't waking up. So I apparently came back at the last minute, and maybe I feel like I'm here for a reason, and I feel like I had the perfect way out, and I asked God to take me if this wasn't where I was supposed to be, and I'm still here. So that's really important to me. So this year, I really plan on changing for the better my life. I have always had, because being a model, it's really difficult to have a sense of self-worth and a sense of self-esteem, because all your value as a human is placed on your looks, and the industry will break you down and break you apart and chew you to pieces. And it's a really hard way to make a living, quite frankly, especially when you're as sensitive as I am. And when you have to live that kind of life, it weighs on you. And I've never really been like into drugs or anything like that, but I definitely have had my struggles of feeling worthy and feeling like I had a reason to live. because I never really felt like I had a reason to live. I always felt like a freak in my family. I always felt like different because I'm half white. My whole family's black. My mom is black and my dad's white, but they're divorced. And then obviously in the divorce, you go with your mom. And then I went with the black side of my family. And whereas they never really treated me different, it was very apparent in the black community as a whole that I was different. And I never really had a lot of friends. And I never really, especially being an only child of my mom's only child, it was very difficult because of jealousy, and girls would hate me. And so I never really grew up with that. I never really grew up being close to anybody, and that really bothered me, and it really hurt me for a really long time. And I'm not ashamed to say that, because I feel like, you know, if you don't have a sense of community or a sense of belonging, that is obviously going to hurt you in some way, because humans are social creatures and we need social interaction and a family in order to feel wanted and loved and supported, and that's a human right. I feel like that is a basic human right, not a privilege. Every person on the planet should feel loved and supported and accepted and included. And for some reason, it is seen as a luxury, and I think that that is the most disturbing part of human nature for me, is that people oftentimes don't look at health overall, socially, mentally, physically, you know, love, abundance, whatever you want to call it. Those are basic human rights. And people often look at them as luxuries, as if you should feel bad for doing good for yourself. And that bothers me. But it took me a really long time to come to that conclusion. So in any case, here I am, still here, still alive, and ready to make changes. So I plan on starting my YouTube channel again, because it's been a really long time, because I was going through some health issues. For as long as I can remember, I've had a health issue, which is so unfortunate, it being that I'm so young, but it is what it is. So I plan to start this year off being very healthy and just very loving and just very, very much a go-getter, and just really being a very accepting individual overall of myself, because I noticed that whereas I'm very kind and loving to other people, I'm not so much with myself, and that is not healthy, and it's not okay to be that way. So that's my 2015 little resolution that I have. So in any case, I love you bunnies, and I thank you for being on my channel and sticking with me and being here. It's nice. It's like my own little family, my own little community. So if you have any questions, please comment, rate, subscribe down below, and I love you. Happy New Year.